In this video, I'm going to share with you a really easy yet effective way to track your project progress within Monday.com. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Tara. I'm the founder of a company called Simple Day. Over the past number of years, my team has helped hundreds of different companies get started with Monday.com. If you need any help either getting started or your Monday.com is being used maybe for a number of months or years and you feel that you're not getting the most out of the platform, then feel free to reach out and we'd love to help you. My contact information is in the description below. So let's jump into one of my favorite workflow setups within Monday.com. Here you can see that I'm using a really simple task board. I personally believe that having a task board is one of the fundamental boards that you need within Monday.com because at the end of the day, everyone's just doing tasks and you need to keep track of them. Now, many times, people are not just doing isolated tasks, but tasks are connected to a project. So I want to show you one of the simplest ways that I think you can track progress within your projects using one simple task board. I'm also going to share with you my favorite column within Monday.com. So here you can see that on my task board, I have this project to launch a new landing page. Now, for anyone who's ever built a landing page, you know that you can't just launch the landing page. That's not enough tasks to show you what needs to be done and understand the progress. So here's what I would do. I would add sub-items. So let's just say we want to launch this landing page. The first thing that we need to do is that we need to write the contents. Then what we need to do is we probably want to edit the contents. Then we want to design a wireframe of what the page should look like. Then once it's approved, we probably want to build out the page and we want to test the page. So for this example, I've added 5 tasks that are connected to this one project of building out a new landing page. Now, I do have status columns. So essentially, I can just mark the status. And if someone goes to the sub-items, they see what has been done. Another thing that you can do is that you can simply roll up the columns. There's something called show summary on parent items. And you can see here that I see my different statuses. Okay, I'm 20% of the way done, and I can see the different statuses. However, I want to share with you a progress column. I think the progress column is one of the best columns, and it's totally undervalued within Monday, and I think not used enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new column, and I'm going to search for progress, and it's called progress tracking. Now, you have to set the settings of this column. I'm going to click on the 3 dots, click on settings, and click on Customize Progress Tracking. And you can see here that it's showing me the different statuses within my column, showing me how those columns contribute to the progress. So right now, if status and type are both marked as done, I'll be at 100%. Now, I only want to focus on the status column, and I need to distribute the weight equally, or really, it needs to be just which columns I'm using. So status needs to be 100%. So I'm going to hit it as save. So here you can see this first task is done. Okay, it's 100% of the way done. Doesn't really mean much on the sub-item level, right? Because I just see that it's 100% of the way done. But this is working on it. It's 0%. And all these others are 0%. However, if I roll this up to the item level, that's where I think it becomes really useful. I personally like this progress column much better because what I can do is I can look at my whole board and I'm going to remove that filter that I had. And now I can easily glance at my board and see, hey, we're at 20%. Now imagine I had all of these other projects listed with their progress of the tasks being done. I can easily see every single project and what percent completion we're at. So if you ask me, one of the simplest and easiest ways to track your projects within Monday.com is to have project be an item level and use your sub items for the different tasks. add the progress column and simply roll it up to the item level so you can see the summary there. I hope this was helpful in helping you create an easy system to track your progress of all of your tasks. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe to receive tips and tricks on how to use Monday.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.